Now, just to cover all of our bases, just to cover all of our bases, let's take a look specifically at what happens if we add neutrons to an atom. Already, we know that, oh, where'd my cursor go? We know that if we add protons, we're going to go from one type of atom to another type of atom. So, for example, we're starting with hydrogen. I add a proton, it turns to helium. Let's go all the way to carbon. Carbon has 6 protons, so a neutral version of carbon would also have 6 electrons. Add those in there. Now, something that we didn't talk about before, but you probably were maybe thinking about is, well, Mrs. Billy, aren't there neutrons in the nucleus of an atom too? And there are. For carbon, there happens to be 6 neutrons in the nucleus as well. Our goal with this video is, what if I were to keep adding neutrons to the nucleus? Would that change anything about the atom in terms of its overall charge? Well, let's take a look. If I add 1 extra neutron, no change in the overall charge. If I add 2, 3, 4, 5, nothing with the overall charge changes. You will notice that the nucleus of the atom is getting much larger and larger and larger, which means the atomic weight is getting heavier and heavier. However, the charge did not change. This is still a neutral carbon atom. Remember, we said that a charged atom happens if we add or remove electrons. So if I add electrons, it becomes more negatively charged.